It's felt like a lifetime since I got trapped here. In a mirrored reality, that is. And I've come to the realization that what Flynn said is true. Everything I thought I had known about reality hasn't been real. It turns out there's so much more to it, and I get to experience it firsthand. The only downside is no one else lives here, but it isn't all that bad. I mean, I've really taken time to rethink my place in the world, and it turns out there's so much I didn't know before. Like, for example, the power to move through different realities at will. Or even a sword that can wield all sorts of crazy enchantments. I mean, there are all sorts of things I had no clue even existed. I mean, hell, there are even guns in this world. But I don't think there's any way for me to go back home, with Blaze and Starfish, back home to my friends. And even though it turned out Flynn had been behind everything all along, I'm almost comforted that I uncovered a secret. I just wish I could have proven it to someone else. That way more people would know the truth. That way none of what I did would have been in vain. I almost hope someone is out there looking for me.
So Flynn wrote all this? There's literally no way Flynn made this. But wait, who made this thing? Whoever gave me that book back at my house, whoever that was, they must have made this place. There's got to be someone trying to find Flynn. I trust him. Well, I need to find out who. But what if it is true? No, it can't be true. Everything in here is completely crazy. But what if somehow they are true? No, they aren't. Nothing here even makes sense. What does this even mean? There's no way this can actually be true. But there is definitely someone behind all this. There's gotta be some sort of truth behind what these things say. Who would set this up? It's all too weird. I need to talk to somebody about this. Maybe there is something I'm not understanding.
Hey, Starfish!
Hey, hi.
I just gotta say, you did a really good job announcing the winner election last night.
Thanks. Yeah.
Got a problem? What's setting you off?
Nothing. No, it's just Flynn. After I announced that I was going to be taking the role as president last night, I went home. This my really big house. I went home and woke up this morning with a book beside me. I have never seen this book before, but someone wrote it and broke into the house and gave it to me. And in this book, it said something about it said it's time for me to learn the truth about you.
Wait, about me?
Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's crazy, but in this book it had some coordinates in it, and I was curious, and I went to them. And when I got there, there was this large tunnel and some logs there, like tracking logs, like things on signs, the logs you write when you're keeping tabs on something. And when I read them, it said something about you.
What did it say?
It was some crazy stuff, things about the power to control or change reality. It sounds really dumb. And something about a powerful sword that Scott had been guarding. Said things about how you created the good months ago, just so it would start a war on the server.
You believe this?
Well, of course I don't believe any of it, but...
But what?
It said something about you framing Codyy for a crime, and then getting him locked in prison. And it said that you were manipulating, like I was some puppet to your plan. And, thinking back on it, there were some things that kind of made sense, kind of added up. The reason we put Codyy in jail is because he had blown up a building of mine, but we literally saw him leave, and it didn't look like he wanted to come back. That would have been too risky to do, even for him. Not to mention, there were things that had been sabotaged, even some of Cody's own things. And I know we thought it was him doing it, but we never even considered it to be you.
That's absurd.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It definitely is absurd. It would sound absurd, but there is another thing.
That is
that sword I mentioned earlier. The thing those notes said something about a powerful sword, and call me crazy, but a while back I found some sword in a field. It looked like I was supposed to find it. And I grabbed it and took it home. And the thing about this sword is it had sharpness 1000, knockback 100, and all sorts of crazy enchantments. And it did, and I didn't say anything because, well, I thought the sword didn't even work. I wasn't sure these increased enchantments would do anything, but nonetheless, whether it worked or not, I was planning to use this sword to get the good. Then, one night, when I woke up, the sword was gone. I think whoever gave it to me took it back. And I thought maybe I was the only one that knew about it. But after reading those notes back in that place, I realized that someone else knows. And they're saying it was you. It's all been saying how you are basically evil and manipulative.
You don't believe anything, do you? Don't think of anything?
No.
Come on, we're allies. Be honest with me.
It's just, before Codyy randomly disappeared, he said some things to me. And the things he explained to me, it was exactly what those notes said.
Do you believe his tales, do you?
Well, a little while ago, when I was talking to you about how Codyy was spreading rumors about you, you said you had some business to take care of, and you left very abruptly. And all of this is really convenient, I'm sure, but it was also really weird. And now, I'm not sure if I trust you the same.
So do you believe it?
No. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying that I want to be more cautious, because something isn't adding up. This is all too weird for it to be a coincidence.
You're heading down the same route as Codyy. You saw something you shouldn't have, now you're confused and you don't know what to do. So, you choose to believe what you heard? If you keep that up, you'll end up like him. Like a rat in a cage. Nowhere to go.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll see. You'll see real soon. Maybe this will teach you a lesson about going through my stuff.
Wait, that sword is it?
Yes! Yes it is!
So it is true.
All of it is true. You just had to get curious. You made the same mistakes as Codyy. Curiosity killed the cat. Starfish, you were a great pawn to me, the perfect pawn to my plan. You played well. Well, games. End. No, I apologize.
No. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
It has to be done.
No. Flynn, stop! Flynn, stop, please. Don't end this here. Don't end this now.
Are the same. You all are the same. You all follow the same path. When you finally have nowhere left to go, you beg for mercy. You beg forgiveness. You don't accept help when it's given to you.
I still don't understand your plans. I will forget everything I've heard. You have no idea how easy I can forget stuff.
Trevor, you must understand that curiosity eliminated that cat. Should have been more careful in the first place. Because now, you're gonna have to perish.
No, Flynn. You're gonna have to die.
Was that really your best shot? That was your only attempt to stop me and you wasted it. Oh my, you really are desperate. Starfish, if you weren't such a parasite to everyone, maybe someone might actually come out and help you. But look around. There's no one here to save you. Your downfall is that you have no one to save you. Starfish, you have nobody.
You don't actually believe that, do you?